Hello fellow builders, Mike with you here on the Sonics 413 YouTube channel, and we're in episode 4 of our build along video for the capacitor pre-flight plane. Well, to be honest with you guys, the video number 4 isn't ready yet, but I wanted to get something up there to just let you know to hang in there. I'll have it up in about 24 hours. Reason is, Richie and I went out to the field today, and as you know, we've got our build-along project airplane that we've been building, and if you're following along, you've got something that looks just like this right now. But we've also got our original one, and if you saw it before, you recognize it's a little different. It's got some polyhedral in the wingtips today. I'm sorry. And you'll notice that it has some polyhedral in the wingtips now, and the reason is that today, when Rich and I went out to the field to do some testing with that, the fact that it was a little gusty out there and the airplane was getting bounced around a bit, it revealed to us that there was a bit of spiral instability. In other words, when it would get in smooth air, like when we had it out the other day, it would fly along fine, nice and level. But today, in the gusts, if it got disturbed past a certain point, into a little bank, instead of righting itself, it would actually tighten up the bank and steepen into a little dive. So that's not very good. So after seeing that, Richie and I both decided, well, it needs a little more dihedral. Of course, it would be difficult to chop more dihedral into the center of that wing. We could have done it when we were building it, but right now it's very easy to crank those wingtips up. What we've done there is take the outermost 2 inches and crank them up 1 inch from the line of the previous panel, the inboard panel. So that's easy to do, and we're at a good point in our construction to be able to do it. This one here I did at the field. I just scored it and put some clear tape there, but I proved it out. The other thing we proved out is that the balance point is correct. That 1.25 inches back from the leading edge is the correct balance point, works great. We also found out that the angle of that tail boom is correct, what they call the angle of incidence, the angle between the stabilizer and the wing, that is correct. And we also discovered that the airplane needed a little more up thrust and side thrust to counteract the torque. So all the things we found out today, they're all going to be incorporated into the design. So you guys are going to be sure to have something that works real good. Like I said, we're at a good point in this construction. We can put those, camp those wingtips up very easily at this point, and then continue with our equipment installation. So I've got to shoot some video of that, but in the meantime, I just wanted to tell you, hang in there, and I'm going to leave you with some video that Richie and I shot today at the flying field after we cranked in the wingtip dihedral and tried it again, and had some much better flights. And I remind you, this is the toy motor, and the one we're building with has about twice the thrust of this one. So the one we're building will probably have twice the rate of climb that you see this one exhibit on our flight today. So without further ado, out to the flying field. Me and Richie flying the airplanes today, and so watch for part 4, the real part 4 of the build video. I'll get that up within about 24 hours of now, and have fun. I hope the video of it flying keeps your interest up. So hang in there, guys. Bye now. All right, tape's rolling. Hey everybody, Mike and Rich out here, and this is going to be the final configuration. You know, we had a spiral instability problem, and it just wouldn't go away with adjusting the thrust settings and the rudder position. So I chopped in a little polyhedral there, and man, did it cure it. So you know what, I'm calling this revision A, and this is the production version now. So when we get back to the bench and do our build along, we're going to crank some polyhedral into those wings. It's got a charge in it, so Richard, would you demonstrate for us? Not too bad. Let's put a full charge in it and see what it'll. And it's rolling, but the wind has come up a little bit. This is our trim flight number 2 with the modified wing with the polyhedral in it. Anytime you're ready, Rich. Drifting up towards that end of the field, but it's into that sustain mode now. Motor just barely cruising. Oh boy, I hope it don't end up in a tree. Still up there for you, those of you guys who got a stopwatch on it. Is just circling level about 15 feet up in front of those trees. At least it's reachable height. And it's down right there. Nice flight. Yeah, that's the final settings. That's where we're going to want to leave that thing set up. So right now, gang, it's back to the workbench, and we're going to take the settings that we developed with these series of test flights. We're going to apply it to our build-along ship, and I think we're going to have a fine performing model. So see you back on the workbench, gang.